For more on the situation in Ukraine, we wanted to get some perspective from someone inside the war-torn area. Yanis Korchynskyi lives in Kyiv, but has been delivering supplies to the front lines in many Russian-occupied areas of Ukraine. Yanis, thank you for being here.
Hi, Rosemary. Thank you for calling.
Yes, I'm glad you're here with us. And I want to start with getting a sense from you, given your travels, what it's like in some of those areas under Russian control.
To be more clear, it's not the Russian occupied territories, but the territories that were recently liberated. This is like the northeast of Ukraine,
Right.
Kharkiv region, and Donetsk Oblast. And it looks like the post-apocalypse cities like Izum, Balaklia, Liman. It's like now no electricity, no gas, no water. People are cooking on fireplaces all over the places, and they really need help. But I should say that the counteroffensive over there is going very successfully.
Yeah.
And morale and spirits are very high at there.
Well, that's nice to hear. What are you doing? What are you bringing to those areas to try and keep people's spirits high and keep them going?
Mostly we're helping the military units that they require help as in medicaments, tourniquets, bandages, stuff like this. Also delivering some food for the civil population, but mostly we're helping the military units.
And what are you hearing from sort of the I don't know if you're talking to any of the regular people left there, or even the military, about how they are approaching things 8 months in? As you said, spirits may be high, but this is still a long time, and you're headed into winter now.
Yeah, we talked a lot with the normal people there, and they all expect it's going to be really cold because in like 90% of those cities are completely destroyed. People have no windows, no doors in their places.
Wow.
Problems with wood, even for heating if they have the stove. And they're looking for hard winter, because the winters are really cold in here. It's like up to -20, -25 in the east and north of Ukraine. And military as well. That's what we're helping now to get the thermal underwear, the things for heating, generators. Diesel is a big lack in there. Like all possible help is in need. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you, when you're traveling, do you have the impression that Russian forces, any Russian soldiers that you run into, are feeling that this is going the wrong way, that they are losing hope and asking questions about what they're doing there?
Yeah. What we talked with the soldiers and with the civilians, the Russians are actually, when they're moving back, when they're running away, they're escaping, they leave behind lots of vehicles, they leave behind their clothes, they leave behind everything that was looted and stolen. Like we have cases when soldiers found, the whole warehouses with the ammunition, with all this home appliances that they were stealing. And they are now actually moving back. And as I said previously, the counteroffensive is very successful because like Ukrainian army is making them run. And that's good news for us.
In spite of that, though, there were the bombings last week, which, as I'm sure you just heard me speak to one of Putin's former speechwriters, Abbas Galimov, he and others view as sort of a desperate move by Putin, who seems to know that he's running out of options. What was it like? I don't know if you were in Kyiv when that happened or if you heard the missiles drop. What was that like, and how are you feeling about that?
Yes, I heard them very well because I live in the center of Kyiv, and I woke up on Monday because of the explosions. It actually hit the area not very far from the place where I stay. Yeah. And you're right, people are actually taking those steps as the desperate move, as the attack on civilian and energetical infrastructure. Because since last Monday, people are asked to save the electricity. They turn off the lights in some areas of the cities, and people line up for, gas, food, water. Now so people consider this as a weak move by Putin. They run out of military successes, and they're trying to scare the population.
Yeah. Yanis, how much longer can you do this? How much longer do you think Ukraine can do this, fight like this?
I think Ukraine can last pretty long enough because, when it all started, like the Europeans, Germans, Russians, they gave us few days or like hours. Okay, but now I can see that Ukrainians are ready to stay as long as possible, and people are ready to suffer because they know like this. The question is our existence, and if we stop fighting, we cease to exist, and so it's going to be like the war till the last.
Yanis
Nobody.
Korchynskyi, yes.
Mhm.
Yanis Korchynskyi, thank you so much for joining us. Stay safe there. I appreciate you
Thank
making
you.
the time. Thank you.
Thank you. Good luck.